Good afternoon, boys and girls. Look who we have back. Hello, boys and girls. I know you remember my name. I am Simon. Hey, Simon, welcome back. Where have you been? I have been at home resting because I did not wash my hands after I came from playing outside. So, therefore, let's get started with me washing my hands properly. First, you tell me, what will I do? I will rinse my hands. Miss Mobley, may I have some soap, please? Sure, Simon. Now, I will count from 1 to 20 with the soap on my hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I will dry my hands with a paper towel. Okay, boys and girls, I know you all are wondering why Selena and I do not sound the same. We do not speak the same. We do not speak the same because Selena was raised in Mexico and I was raised here in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where we all live, in Atlanta, Georgia. So that's why we sound different, but we still are twins. We were born on the same day. We are just different in so many ways. I'm going to let you think about how different we are. Okay, Miss Mobley, what is our story for today? Because Selena was trying to tell me a little bit about it on Monday. Simon, our story that we're going to continue is entitled Something from Nothing. And boys and girls, I want to see if you remember our word of the week. It was frizzled. What does frizzle mean? Do you know, Simon? When Selena was telling me about the story, I can gather from the context clues in the sentence that frizzle means when something is all messed up. It doesn't look right. It's frizzled. It's all messed up. Very good, Simon. I agree with you. I think that's what frizzle means as well. So now we will begin our story. We will continue our story. Something from nothing. Sit back and relax, Simon, and enjoy. He said as his scissors went snip, 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 and his needle flew in and out and in and out. There is just enough material here to make. Boys and girls, what do you think they're going to make now? Can you recollect some things they made previously? I remember the jacket. And what happened with that jacket? Because he began to grow, so he could no longer fit the jacket. Oh, wow. A wonderful vest. Joseph wore the wonderful vest to school the very next day. As Joseph grew older, there's a word, older, which means he's getting what? Bigger. He's getting larger. The wonderful vest grew older too. On his way, his mother said to him, Joseph, look, your vest is very spotted with glue and there's paint on it too. It's time to throw it what? Boys and girls, it's time to throw it out. Let's see if they're really going to throw it out this time. Because remember, they've been salvaging that same material, making different things. Grandpa can fix it, Joseph said. Joseph's grandfather took the vest and turned it what? Round and round. He said as his scissors went what, boys and girls? Snip, snip, snip. He's cutting. With his needle flew in and out and in and out. There's just enough material here to make, what do you think they can make with that vest? Because it seems like it's getting smaller and smaller, where they're not going to be able to make a lot of large items for him to wear. A wonderful tie. Do you know what a tie is, boys and girls? That's something that generally men wear around their necks as a form of business. Maybe they're going to work or church. It's a tie. Joseph wore the wonderful tie to his grandfather's house on Friday. But as Joseph grew older, the wonderful tie grew older too. Oh, that material is really shrinking. That means it's getting smaller. One day his mother said to him, Joseph, look at your tie. That big stain and soup makes the end of it droop. It's time to what, boys and girls? Throw it what? Out. And another word for throwing it out, they're going to discard it. They're going to get rid of it. We can say they're going to discard the tie. Grandpa fixed it, Joseph said. Joseph's grandfather took the tie and turned it what? Round and round. He said as his scissors went snip, 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 and his needle flew in and out and in and out. There's just enough material here to make. What are they going to make? Because the material is extremely small now. Remember, a tie is not very large. So let's find out. A wonderful handkerchief. Joseph used the wonderful handkerchief to keep his pebbles collection safe in. But as Joseph grew older, his wonderful handkerchief grew older and older too. Boys and girls, a handkerchief could be something that, I think you all can relate a little more. It's like a large, I'll say a square, and you can use it generally to wipe your nose, blow your nose, a handkerchief. One day his mother said to him, Joseph, look, your handkerchief is being used till it's tattered. Do you all know what tattered means? That means it's worn and it's all messed up. Kind of like the word frizzle. It's tattered now. He splattered it on his splattered head. It's time to throw it out. It's splotched and tattered. Grandpa can fix it, said Joseph. Joseph's grandfather took the handkerchief and turned it, what? You say it with me. Round and round. He said as his scissors went snip, 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 and his needle flew in and out and in and out. There's just enough material here to make. What in the world do you think they're going to make after that small square, which is a handkerchief? I'm curious to find out. I want to know too. Let's see. I'm excited. Simon and I are both. What is he going to make? A wonderful button. Joseph wore the wonderful button on his suspenders to hold his pants up. And you all know what a button is. I'm certain you do, because if you touch on your pants, you may feel a button as well as on your shirts, buttons that help you tie your things together so they don't open up. One day his mother said to him, Joseph, where is your button? Joseph looked. It was gone. Where is that button? He searched everywhere but could not find it. Joseph ran down to his grandfather's house. Now, we're going to talk about expressions. How do you think Joseph is feeling, being that he cannot find that button? Do you think he's happy about that? Simon, what do you think he's feeling? I think Joseph is frustrated and sad because he cannot find his button. My button, my wonderful button is lost. The mother ran after him. Joseph, listen to me. Listen to me. Hold on 1 minute. Listen. The button is gone. Finished. Kaput. What does kaput mean? That means it's over with. It's done. Kaput. Even your grandfather can't make something from nothing. That's the title of our book, guys. Something from nothing. Joseph's grandfather shook his head sadly. I'm afraid your mother is right, he said. The next day, Joseph went to school. He said as his pen went scratch, over the paper. There's just enough material here to make. What is he going to make? Aha! A wonderful story. So, boys and girls, what do you think Joseph is going to write about in his story? I think he's going to write about the most adventurous things that he had with that one piece of material, and how many things that his grandfather made, which was something from nothing. The end. Thank you, boys, for your time, and you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Front and back, front and back. Here is the spine. The author writes the story. The author writes the story. The illustrator does what? Draws. Have a great day, boys and girls. You'll see signing out next week. Have a good weekend, and remember, practice your safe hand washing skills.